And we're back with some more Rimworld. And today the first thing we're going to be starting with is an infestation, because that's just what happens, it seems. Okay, we've got a little bit of an infestation showing up over here, and then a lot more in this room. So I think we're going to be getting ourselves our hands on some insect jelly. Jamis, why don't you get Waffle to focus up there? Perfect. The thing is, yep, that's what I was afraid of. A little few too many of those, too close. I'm thinking it's time they, no, I suppose skip might be our best bet in this instance. Thing is, we can't really skip them anywhere too good. That's going to mess with our firepower. You, give me a skip right over to there. And done. Okay, Waffle can take care of the other one, and that last one can go over there. And great, Caravan trading meeting. That is just perfect timing, perfect timing. Anyway, where were we? Oh yes, we were surviving a massive bug infestation. Fine. Now, Jamis just invisibilize Waffle there. That is grand, and now we can start taking care of these with ease. In fact, let's speed this along quite nicely and give ourselves a Berserk Pulse right there, if you wouldn't mind, Waffle. And there you go. Now you can all start killing each other, and we don't have to do it for you. And I think... wow. I love how much they hate each other right now. Well, this should be done quite quickly, and then we can collect this beauteous bounty that is insect jelly. One of the wonderful things about organics as opposed to mechs, once you berserk them, they keep fighting until they go down. Once they start, they don't stop, even when the berserk wears off. So, for example, that one, the berserk has worn off, but it's still fighting. These two are still fighting each other. I think one more. And... yeah? Done, I think. We got those two down there, but that should only take a second. Right, so that's our first infestation. There will be many, many, many more. On the bright side, it's right beside our fridge. We are going to be swimming in insect meat. A couple of things we did on the side. We managed to capture these 4 prisoners here. I initially put them into our temple because we didn't really have any sealed off areas. Also, we're going to have to... I think I'm going to leave the prison right here, right beside the kitchen. That way we can feed them quite easily. I've walled it in this section. If they want to get out of there, they got to either go this direction, which leads nowhere, or through here and all the way out the front door. They'd have to go backwards to grab any weapons or things like that. I wouldn't put it past them, but it does make it more difficult for them to acquire weapons, even if they do get out of there. Now, we do want to keep them away from all of our pollution as well. We're going to be polluting mostly on the right-hand side of the base. The left-hand side of the base, well, I've got other plans for it. A little bit of nature running for the kids over here was recommended in the comments, and I really like that idea. I was trying to think how we were going to get the kids to get nature running when it was time to train them in, and having them nature running around here is probably, like, they need to be 40 tiles away from any of your buildings. So to put that in perspective, this is our front door. They would need to go this far away at least to get away from our base so that it gives you nature running. Or we can do it in here where they're completely safe from anything except drop pods. That means if any raids show up, things like that, they should be nicely secured down there. Though, so long as we keep any buildings and stuff well away from there, there shouldn't be any infestations to worry about either. Alright, let's clear up the mess, and, well, these are all blood bags, every single last one of them, and once Alex returns, they're going to be bringing a whole bunch of new gene packs with them, and I'm thinking we give them some custom gene packs to make sure that they stay as good little juice boxes. Oh, one of our prisoners had a berserk rage, probably the infection and stuff. Someone shot them immediately. Oops, no big loss, I suppose. What does the log actually say? Yeah, Tiberius. So Tiberius was in here feeding some people. We've hooked them all up to a nutrient paste dispenser because we don't really care about their mood. Now all we need to do is get in this gene dispenser. And Alex, have you come back? Where are you? Excellent. They should start depositing the gene packs. Once we've got all of them in place... oh god, this is going to take a while, isn't it? Yep, it's going to take them a long time to unload all of this. Okay, I'll be back in about a day of unloading, and we can start putting together a custom gene package to help these out. We've almost got all the genes out of this local place. I think there's only a few left. It cost a lot of money. I'm glad we made this many statues. I thought I'd overdone it on the amount of statues I'd brought with us, but I think we were just quite under. Oh, and a few eagle-eyed viewers noticed I had forgotten to bring back the Masterwork Golden Large Sculpture. Yeah, that one seems like it'd sell for a pretty penny. This is a nice way to store a lot of wealth without driving up your wealth massively, if you know what I mean. As in, this doesn't seem to drastically drive up our wealth, keeping the statues smashed like this and on the ground. Whereas if we actually had these fully repaired and deployed, well, we'd be in a lot of trouble when it came to raids. Raids would be a hell of a lot bigger. Oh, over here, a few changes were suggested. These sort of light greenish areas, they're where drop pods can land down because that's thin roof area. So what we've done is moved a whole bunch of shelving over, walled in as much as we can, and made sure there's stuff occupying that space, just to make sure that we minimize the amount of drop pods that can land in there. It just should help. And a transport pod crash. So... no, I think they're friendly, are they? I don't think we want them. They could just stay there. Who cares? Alright, next up. Well, we're slowly but surely unpacking all the genes. We've just unlocked geothermal power. That's going to be nice. I mean, it does mean we can cut back a little bit on all these toxify generators we're running. Okay, but with that done, I'm thinking we go straight for multi-analyzer and then fabrication. They are quite expensive, but multi-analyzer and fabrication will get us the ability to make components, which is really the bottleneck to sort of mid-game, and then the advanced components will be the bottleneck to late game. But I think if we knock those out pretty early, because we've got the research power to do it, we just have enough people. Oh, a couple of the prisoners have died so far. They went berserk, and they've been, well, shot or beaten up. That one we just punched, but it turns out... yeah, it didn't work out so good. Never mind. I should probably make that place a little bit prettier, or at least get the gene pack sorted. We're slowly but surely filling up the gene bank. It's just going to take a while before we have all the necessary ones done. Time frame wise, we are doing actually really well. We have only been on this tile 18 days. And since we've only been on this 18 days, we've almost gotten all of the genes packed away. Manhunter pack, come on. Fine, 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 fine. Let's see what we got. Yeah, 6,008. Oh, this is going to be big. This is going to be... turtles again. It's 98 turtles. There was 68 the first... it's gone up. It's gone up an awful lot. In fact, there's still all the... yeah, there's still 55 of them left behind, and that's excluding the ones we ate. Okay, so... yeah, it's not a 10 out of... you know what? We'll just take the 4 people out there and go shoot them, because this is going to take a while. There's just too many of them. I'm tempted to doomsday them. How many doomsdays did we get? I mean, we did spend some money. No, no, no. That is just ridiculous. I am not doomsdaying some turtles. Well, I kind of thought there's a lot of turtles, so maybe a little bit of doomsday wouldn't hurt. I mean, it would be mildly amusing. I've never doomsdayed turtles before. I'm curious to see how well it goes. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. It's just we're on a timetable right now, a really tight one. We need to get well, as you can see, their death rest is going to be coming up in about 8.3 days. They have to definitely do it. And where are you going? Nope, 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 nope. Just get out of there. Go wander somewhere else, why don't you? Alright, they've gone back home. I think the remaining crowd should be able to kill off these turtles. I think this is the first time it's rained out here. That should at least wash away some of all of the blood stains we've got left over from the last few fights. Alright then, this is pretty much over, and I don't think we even need the meat. Currently our fridge is, yep, chock full. So, I guess this was just a wash. Ooh, Ancient Danger. I didn't think we had one on this map. Ah. I was thinking about making this area into a honeypot, like this area and this area here, into honeypots for insects on the far right side of the base. I don't want it over here because this is where the kids are going to play. So a couple of honeypots over here might be nice. So it seems we can't make one there. Okay, we'll open that later, but for now we're gonna make a honeypot right there. Yep, you can go take care of that. So, I think we'll wait till Alex comes back. Alex is currently off on a little journey to go to Hatvir, and we are planning on getting the last of the gene packs. So far, we haven't got ourselves getting our hands on. Oh, actually, we do have dead cam. Excellent, never mind. I should make a quick gene pack. We can only get complexity 6 because we don't have the necessary research, but a few small tweaks here and there. I think that one looks pretty good. Dead cam means they'll never have mental breaks that are violent, will never prison break, won't do social fights. All of this amazingly handy for prisoners. We give them awful shooting and mild UV sensitivity and awful cooking to give them, well, negatives we don't care about. I wish we got really strong UV sensitivity. That would have actually been really nice. Oh, and pyrophobia. But anyway, we also give them total antitoxic lung. That way they shouldn't die of any toxicity if we accidentally pollute their area. It could happen. We don't know. And that still leaves us with a little bit of hunger rate left over, so it shouldn't hopefully cause too many problems. We'll just call that the prisoner xenotype. And then we'll just start combining that. That should allow us to patch both of those up so they stop getting themselves killed. And then we'll just apply it to every new prisoner we get. Now that we have geothermal up and running, we're going to rip out one of these toxify generators. I don't think they're useful to us right now. Or well, we've got 2,745 watts of spare power on the grid. We can actually flip those switches again and turn them back on. We've got plenty of excess power to run what we want. At the same time, we're just about to get the last, I think, of the genetics. Oh, did someone finish that? No, total complexity. Okay, someone want to finish that off? I need to make a second one so that we can get those prisoners and convert them over. Sooner rather than later, before another one does a mental break. We need to... we need a good juice box supply, otherwise we're not going to be able to do all the vampire stuff we want to do. Oh, that reminds me, I need to clear this area out. This is going to be where we stick all our vampire people. Maybe I should do some, like, thematically coloured buildings. This will be our last big trade here. We're buying back a whole bunch of gene packs. 100 medicine, 3 doomsdays, some psychic shock lance, and 1,000 plasteel. And selling off most of... We actually have a few statues left, so we have way too much wealth still. In fact, 1,000 plasteel is not going to help either, but I figure we might as well grab this stuff now. All of this stuff will at least be useful for us long term, and it'll help us maybe skip some of the more grindy bits of the early game. Right now, Tiberius is cleaning out this area. We are going to put in a limestone door right there as well. What we want to do is turn this place into a sort of a honeypot. The thing is, we have... This area here is really only where infestations can spawn. What will trigger infestations is under a heavy mountain, which is pretty much... Ooh... What the hell happened there? Okay. Build a roof if you mind. Yeah, so is that brightly lit? Huh. I should have been more careful there. We might have accidentally found a nice wide open space. If you can see with that light... God damn it. Alex Caravan has been ambushed by a group of 13 pigs. 13? Yeah, we have way too much money in this caravan. Okay. They want the gene pack for great mining, the gene pack for strong stomach, and the prestige cataphract helmet master. Oh, yeah, go to hell. I'm gonna murder the lot of you porkers. Just no, refuse and fight. There's no way. Oh god. Well, maybe a small way. Oh, have installed a new mod. It is called Show Weapon Tallies. So if you look down here, you can see there's grenades, and then there's like 2 beside it. So there's 2 grenades, 6 knives, 2 shotguns, 2 heavy SMGs, and 1 machine pistol. This becomes far more useful as raids get bigger and bigger and bigger, but yes, this is awesome. Anything I'm really worried about here is the heavy machine guns. Okay, the knives are annoying, but we can teleport around and do nasty things. Alex has a jump jetpack. Also, they can, you know, turn invisible and stuff, but the elephants need to be zoned somewhere safe. Okay, enemies are all going to head this direction. Our elephants are going to head to the bottom right-hand corner. Alex is going to pick up a doomsday. Yeah, we picked up a few doomsdays at the last place, so that should help us out. In fact, there should be another few doomsdays. Yeah, there's several more doomsdays lying around, so... Oh, I really should have wasted them on those turtles, should I? Now we just have to... Okay. Come on. Further forward. Okay, there we go. Now, suppose... No, I don't want to turn invisible. If we turn invisible, I'm concerned that what might happen is... Oh, there you go. Perfection. Line it up, line it up, line it up. Fire, 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 fire! Oh! Yeah. Yeah, that worked out beautifully. Damn it. They have 2 people with low shield packs, and I was hoping we'd at least take down one of them, but unfortunately, both of them are still standing. That is very, very unfortunate. Okay, so we got 2 grenades left. Oh, 2 heavy SMGs. All right, Alex, I am going to have you... ooh. Jump to... No, 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 no. Damn it, damn it. I want you to jump right on top of your gun. You're probably going to have to worry about eating a shot here. Ooh. Excellent. Equip your legendary charge. Now, we just have to take out who's left. Those low shield packs are the big problem, you see. We shoot those once, we're in trouble. Now, simplest thing to do, aim for the injured ones. Injured ones will go down faster, giving us more of a chance of doing what needs doing. Okay, that did not work so good. Let's teleport all the way over here. Ow. Shotgun bad. Okay. Here comes grenade guy. That's 1 down. Yeah, there's a lot of... These squealers are... There's a lot of bleeders among them. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's find somewhere a little bit better to fight from. I don't want to bring them any closer to the elephants, but I think we're kind of stuck doing it that way. How are you doing, actually? You're going to bleed out in 11 hours. That is not nearly enough time. Where is the other one? I know there was another one here that had one of those low shield packs on, and I don't want to go triggering them. Wait, what? Oh, these two. You're both at the rear. You're bleeding out in 5 hours. We might be possible for us to ring around a Rosie a bit to let that one bleed out. Maybe just wait until the end and then, melee them down. All right, jump jet time. Get out of there. Perfect. That seems to confuse them when we do that. You are just outside of range. Get off a hit. Perfect. Who are you going to target next? You are... Please tell me you're not targeting Patty. Oh, actually, there's two people targeting you. Let's pull you back a little bit more, shall we? Now, we don't want to target Patty because Patty has a low shield. But we'll target everyone else. We're not discriminatory like that. Ooh, that one's actually got full health. 18 hours after one batch of hits. Ooh, triple hit and you're still standing? I gotta give it to you. I did not think you would survive that. Okay, I think... I really didn't want to bring him closer to the elephants, but... they don't seem to aggro towards them. Come on, just... perfection. Now, all we gotta do is see if we can keep a couple of them around the place. The only ones we really care about, you've got 10 hours now. That's too long. We won't be able to keep you around. This one's got 4. I say we keep them around until they bleed out. Actually, we could probably keep more than one of them around the place. You could... yeah, you could skip. Let me think for a second. I've got an idea on some wall rays that might work out. So, we're going to try locking them behind a wall. Yeah, that's a couple of quick skips. We're going to jump over here. Oh, don't shoot on landing. Don't shoot on landing. Perfect. We will hold fire because that is not what we are about right now. You could... okay, no. There you go. Okay, so you're ready to be skipped in, and you're ready to be skipped in, and where's our wall rays? And our wall rays should be able to seal you both in quite nice and tight. So, you can go first. How much? Yeah, we still got so much neural heat. I really have to make sure we keep that. And boom. Okay, so the question is, do they beat their way out in time? No, they've given up. That is perfect. You're going to bleed out in 3 hours. You're going to bleed out in 9. I think we can hang around for a little bit. Recreation is a little bit low, but we can fix that. Why don't you deconstruct some things? Damn it, we did not give them construction. Yeah, someone was pointing out that was a bad idea. If we left Alex with construction, they could do things like build daisy chain, drop pods, that type of stuff. So, could rip out medical and give medical to someone else, though. I kind of think they need medical for the traveling. They need social so that they can trade. Intellectual is one of those few skills they can use pretty much constantly. Construction, no, you know what? It's fine the way it is. Yeah, you have to make some compromises. So I suppose the question I have right now is, if you could trap someone, say, behind this and then build walls all the way around here, once this drops, would they just stay inside the walls until they starved out? Because that might be a nice way to capture people. Yep, there's one down. How's the other doing? You have 8 hours. That might actually be too long. So we might just melee you down. Alex doesn't have any particular weaknesses for melee. Do they? Oh, overridden by doing strong melee damage. They actually have strong melee. So, yeah, we should probably take him out. They've got nothing too special going on. Is there any weapons around here we could potentially use? Grenades. You know what? That is kind of tempting. Could grenade them into oblivion. Or grab a knife. Let's just use the butt of the rifle. It'll probably be just as good. Potentially. Nope. Actually, shoot that out. Oh, god damn it. How did you miss and hit the person on the other side of the wall? That's not even a possibility. It's not even the one that's standing up that did it. It was the one on the ground. Is it? Oh, wait. Do you hear that noise? Yeah, it's the sound of Randy laughing at me for trying to be a smart arse. How far are we from home? Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's get the caravan out of here. Okay. Watch this. It's kind of weird. See those little squiggly marks over there? Oh, they've changed, and they've changed again. Something to do with mining out the tiles around him is changing the pattern. Okay, now the pattern is completely gone. I don't know what was causing that. It also appeared to be changing the pattern up there. I wasn't imagining that. That was a real thing there for a minute. Weird. Like, there's these little blobs over here, but never mind. So, we've brought Alex home. We've unloaded all the gene packs. We're up to 88. I think that was all I popped out. I basically took all the ones I thought we might need to make good gene packs. We've got Scarless, Gene Implanter, Perfect Immunity, Non-Senescent, Ageless, Deathless, 2 of the Archite Metabolisms, because I don't know if we want low sleep or fire resistance. We've got your Death Rest, and then Death Rest and Blood Feeder, and then we've got your Hemogenic and all the other things we need. We should have everything we need to make decent gene packs if we need to modify them in any way, but I don't think we should. But hey, this will drive up our wealth massively as well, which should be at least mildly entertaining. I think it's time we went over here and... a harrowing build. What do you got for us? Requesting you build a monument to commemorate the way of walking of her mother? Okay, her mother must have had great hips or something, I don't know. Construction must be completed in 42 days. If it was destroyed in 15, your relationships will fall. 3 Archite capsules and a vanometric power cell, infinite chem reactor. Kind of like that vanometric power cell. Problem we face is the sheer scale of this thing. It's 27 by 55. Now, the 27 we can just about squeeze in. But the 55, we have to take out half the mountain, which we could do, but that just seems like an awful lot of effort for a vanometric power cell. I would much rather pollute the place. Yeah. Oh, people are worried that this is the pollution's going to kill the mushrooms. Yes, it totally would. But the pollution shouldn't get that far. It should stop right about there. These pollution generators only generate pollution out in that circle, and once that area is full of pollution, they'll stop working. But that also means it won't spread any further. These pollution bags, when they degrade, will spread pollution. We're going to try and keep away from the mushrooms. If anything happens, we'll remove the pollution that gets into our food supply. We don't want that. Now, I think... yeah, everyone's awake. Let's go take care of this ancient danger, methinks. And normally when you're taking care of ancient dangers this early on in your playthrough, you would be very cautious. You'd build a bunch of traps, and yeah, these are super soldiers. They do not care. You're going to demolish whatever enemies are in here. We've got a Miltor. Wait, is that it? Like, there's literally just a Miltor in here? Waffle? Yeah. Stomp. Oop. Just come here, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so, Waffle Stomp that. Now we just have to worry about the people inside these containers. Let me think for a second. Maybe we might want to keep one. They don't stock genies in these anymore. Actually, more on that later. Let me do some prep. We have 2 shock lances equipped, so if we need to grab any prisoners, we totally can. Right now, we actually have 3 prisoners over here. We've got Patty, that pig we managed to grab recently. They've got an infection, which, yeah, they're getting over that. We've also got Orr and Wilhelm. And every single one of them has been genetically modified to be dead calm. So they will be our juice boxes for, like, as long as we need them to. Which is good, because people are going to need to take death rest soon. How many hemogen packs we got? Just 5? Oof. Yeah, we're going to need a few more to run all the death rest stuff we want. What's a waffle at? Oh, they've only got 5.9 days left. Okay. But we might grab a prisoner from here, especially if we can find a good researcher. That's what I want. I want a good researcher who's got access to... oh, what am I doing? I'm going to shoot open one of these caskets the good old-fashioned way. Say, shoot. No, you can't shoot that one. Come on, seriously, you can shoot some of them. Okay. And everyone just hold fire for a second. Okay. You can also hold fire. Let's eyeball a few of these. Going through all of the people in here, all we're really looking for is science. Well, science and machine philosophy. No science, no science, no science, no science. But then we got Guillermo, 10 in intellectual. No dumb labor, but slow learning nudist, which is not great. But Sari here looks about perfect. Sanguine nudist, which is... well, the nudist bit is not really great for us, but Sanguine's nice. Intellectual of 9. They've also got construction of 8, which might save me building a constructoid bot in a bit. And they've got crafting. We could make them into a decent genie with a little bit of gene splicing, so I'm thinking we're going to keep them. Only problem is, Ellison here is trying to kill Sari, and Lord here is also trying to kill Sari. So, there's going to be a little bit of skipping going on. And, yeah, there we go. So, all the enemies of Sari are now down, so we're going to arrest them. Try to arrest Sari. 60% chance? How, Alex? There we go. Alex can do the arresting. You should probably start killing these ones. I mean, I don't want them running around the place. Okay, good. Waffle. Okay, we've actually managed to arrest that pawn and the rest have stayed neutral. Do we care? I don't think we do. They're going to bleed it in 9 hours. They won't make it out of the base. The only way out of the base is they'll have to walk all the way through here, out the front door, and then somehow get off the map. Like, they got to get past here. That's a huge walk. Latch has got 23 hours. They might make it. And Hun, probably... Actually, they're going to patch up, aren't they? Depends how much they patch themselves up. We might arrest them, but honestly, I don't really feel the need to go killing them. Oh, and I should probably send the team to start squishing those bugs. One of the great things about these ancient prisoners is almost no resistance. A resistance of 1. Alex should be able to shatter that instantly. Alex, are you throwing up? Who's throwing up? Oh, never mind. It's probably one of the other prisoners. Sorry, you are going to be joining us probably the moment we get another chance to recruit you. Come on. That should knock your resistance down to 0. Nice. Oh, you had a bio-coded incendiary launcher. That might actually be useful to us. We can use that for incinerating corpses, though we do have some Molotovs already, and honestly, I'm not even bothered burning the corpses. Our people are immune to the negatives. Oh, and all of our animals are surviving just fine on dandelions, though I figure if anything goes horribly wrong, we can feed them on raw fungus if we get a toxic fallout or something like that. So far, I think we're doing quite well. And once we recruit Sarian, our research is going to go mental. Oh, I think Sari's about to join us. Come on, kid. You know you want to. Excellent. Oh, we don't have any clothes or anything set up for them. I really should have thought about that. Oh, yeah, we need clothing crafting, a bunch of production in that, and we're also going to need to produce a temple thing for her, aren't we? Give me 1 second. A quick put together of a cowboy hat, and Sari should be fully clothed. You. Damn it. No, force wear. Okay, well, cowgirl hat, I'm not even sure at this point. Whatever. That just means, well, she'll keep her nudist bonus, so she will be super happy. That should protect her from the heat, which on this sort of tile is more likely to cause problems than cold. And what's actually the temperature near 17? Yeah, perfect. It's actually nice and balmy. In fact, if we check her gear, comfortable temperature range 14 to 40 C. Perfect. Now we just need to juice them up a bit so they can be better at science, and preferably crafting. Oh, and we should make them a little temple thing as well. See, they have their own ideology. This is just one of those nice little things they've got hidden inside all of those ancient dangers. All the people in there have machine philosophy. This gives you access to 2 different things. 1 is a production specialist, if you don't have it built into your religion, and 2 is a research specialist. Now, I've never used a research specialist, but I think, let's give it a go. Oh, damn it, they require a special hat. We can make them one of those. It's what, a broad hat or broad wrap? We can make you a broad wrap, it's cool. Let me just get you a temple first so that we can do the... You see, the problem is, if you go with just a normal ritual spot... Well, last I checked, anyway. Oh, and there's those little weird things are back again. You know what? Who cares? Beginner role change. No, not you. Sorry. You can't be... Must be a wanter, moral guide, mining specialist. Damn it. No, it won't work on that ritual spot. We have to build their ritual spot, I think. So we begin a role change here. We put Sari in. It won't allow us to choose. So I think they need to have their own altar first. What we're doing here is building the small altar of silicon. This is, sandstone altar of silicon. This is what belongs to Sari's religion. And we should probably give Sari a name in a minute. But Sari's religion should allow us to change her into a research specialist. We don't have the tech for that. To become a research specialist, the only religion that allows it is transhumanist. Transhumanists, as far as I'm aware, are the only ones that get access to the, tech? Yeah, research specialist. No one else gains access to it, and, well, it's a little bit of a commitment to go transhumanist. You got to get all these sleep accelerators, age reversal, all this stuff, but for just 1 pawn, not really that bad. Oh, multi-analyzer is finished. Excellent. Let's grab fabrication while we're here. Missing required research facilities. Fine, we need to put together a multi-analyzer. I think we got enough gold off this crowd, and... Oh, did they walk off? Not all of them, at least, or did they? Huh. Damn it, I think the rest of them walked off the map. I wasn't even paying attention. Well, bizarrely enough, Guillermo's still trying to make it off the map, though I think they have minor blood loss and they are slowly starving to death. Maybe they collapse, maybe they don't. But all they've got on them is some plasteel, which we don't care about. Un here managed to make it to the edge of the map. They got 29 gold. I kind of would like to steal that, but I wasn't willing to kill them for it. What can I say? I'm going soft. Multi-analyzer. We're going to stick you right there. Multi-analyzer will give all of those a research bonus. And soon we're going to have 3 high-speed researchers. I want to knock out all the tech as quickly as possible. None of this faffing about. We're going to get 3 incredible researchers and a research specialist in Sari here. Which reminds me, I should probably clear that prioritized work list. Maybe someone else can help her with that. If she did not have 8 constructors at 6, she would not be able to produce this building. No one else can either. No one else can build it. Only an actual transhumanist or someone with the religion can build it. Or construction bot, last I checked. So you could build yourself one of those constructoids. Yep, and constructoids can build any building of any religion, it seems. Unless they've patched that out. Please welcome Epilogue to the team. All right, Epilogue. Epilogue has a wonderful cowboy hat. The nudist trait. They're completely sanguine. We should probably build them a flak vest at some point. Yeah, I'll get around to that. Though we haven't actually researched flak vests yet, have we? No, we have not. But we can. We'll get around to it at some point. For the time being, we'll rely on the other super soldiers. All right, someone needs to finish that. I don't think Waffle can they? No, cannot construct altar. Only a humanator can. So once you're going to go back up there, finish that altar. Once that altar is finished, we're going to turn you into a science specialist. And once you're a science specialist, you'll be able to boost everyone's science when we're researching. All right, it's done. Exit. We now have another altar. Begin role change. Excellent. Excellent. And learner. Whatever. Tiberius, no, you don't need to be part of this. In fact, how many of you actually need to be part of this? No one. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to have to get them a broad wrap. Disabled by nudism? Oh, cool. That means they don't need the broad wrap. Why don't you talk to yourself there? Talked about life's purpose, discussing her beliefs in the future. Okay. Spoke about improving the colony. Well, you're going to research a bunch. Yeah, that's more stuff about the future. You really are future-focused. Improving the colony, beliefs about the future. What the hell? Explain making decisions, making under stress. You're just going to repeat the same stuff, aren't you? Social structure. Spoke of her good qualities. Resting. Excellent. Now, we go under learner here. It tells you they get the research command, a research speed bonus of 70%, hacking speed bonus of 70%. They're required a broad wrap. Disabled work, handle, cook, grow, mine, cook. Yeah, basically they lose all of this stuff in here. But her sciencey is going to be absolutely awesome. And with a double burning passion, I think we can improve upon that as well. Let me go with a custom gene package for them to maybe boost them a little bit. This was a tough one. I decided to go with psychite dependency because everyone but Lunksline has it. So, great intellectual, psychite dependency, total antitoxic lung, otherwise the toxicity will kill them, and awful plants. That should make them actually reasonably useful around the colony. And let's check here. How's our pollution looking? Pollution is spreading out slowly but surely. We want to make sure that we get that gene pack produced for Epilogue pretty quick, though. Otherwise, they could just die to the toxicity. The moment they walk into that science room, they're going to start getting cancerous exposure. This is what I love about the gene splicing, though. They've gone from a 9 intellectual, who's like pretty decently useful, to a 17 intellectual with a 70% bonus. And they've got this research command they can pop off. They can't do it now. But for 24 hours, everyone around them gets a research bonus. And we got a small research room, so this should allow us to just smash through the research at ridiculous speeds. I want to get my hands on, where is it? Crypto sleep caskets? A few of those would be nice to build for prisoner storage. We're going to need that for the kids. At the same time, we also need to get our hands on artificial metabolisms pretty quick. Which is going to require us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to probably need to get these 5 first. But once we get artificial metabolisms, we can get nuclear stomachs. Otherwise, our kids are going to be absolutely ravenous. It's just because of the gene packs we've got going on, all of the children are going to have massive appetites, and we need to get nuclear stomachs in them pretty much the moment they're born. Death rest time is coming in closer, so we're going to need to build ourselves a death rest area. This is where I figured is the best place to do it. We can stick a casket back there. Now, we're going to need 2 death rest accelerators so they can actually, recover faster. That'll drop their death rest from 4 days to 2.4. We're going to want the psychofluid pumps. Give me 4 of those. That means that when they're sleeping, it'll crank up their psi focus. And we're probably going to need the glucozoid pumps, but thing is, each one of these takes 5 blood packs. We don't have that much blood yet. It's been... I think we need more people, maybe? Or like, we've got 3 prisoners that we're extracting blood packs from. In fact, let's grab some hemogen out of you. The more hemogen, the better. And I don't think we're going to have enough to build everything we need. But so long as I say we keep Alex and Waffle pretty close to max, it should be grand. It's just I'm worried about what happens when our super pawns here lose their neural heat bonuses. That's going to be quite a hit to our combat power. We'll do what we can though. And it's our first proper trader. Oh god, yeah, I really should keep clearing these out. What do we got here? Exodus Empire. Yeah, at least we can trade with you. I don't think you're going to have anything we care too much about, unless you got a whole bunch of blood bags lying around. I really love if a vampire quest came along. Taking out a couple of vamps would net us at least 10 blood bags. Yeah, we're burning through the hemogen packs too quick trying to set this all up, I'd say. How are we supposed to get our hands on more blood quickly? I mean, we've already got 3 prisoners that were hemogen farming. That's a lot of people to be farming blood from when we've only got 2 vamps. I would like to buy the jump jet tech print, but unfortunately that's about 2 grand, and even, like, we have a bunch of statues we could repair up and sell, but they'd be worth far more. I think we're going to have to go on the road again. Yeah, I think we go out here and we start hitting up these trade partners. If we can hit up these and maybe find ourselves some jump jet packs and enough money that they can trade in for the statues, that would be good. In fact, ooh, these are smaller statues too. It should actually be worth a reasonable amount. I'm going to leave the gold one till last, though. I have a strange feeling that thing's going to be cost way too much, and I'm going to need some sort of target with a lot of money to be able to afford that one. Actually, never mind. Those 2 small silver statues are only worth about 600 and 1,000 apiece. So, fine. We'll buy the tech print for jump jet packs. That means we've still got that gold statue left. I'm going to have to repair that and see how much it's worth, but I got to imagine that gold one's worth a fair chunk more. Movement speed in the base is looking pretty atrocious, so I think it's time we started putting down some floor tiles. I think sandstone tile would be fine. We could go concrete everywhere, but I think just a line like this, just to the main corridors, should save us a bunch of effort. Well, hopefully. There we go. That's a lot of flooring. Now, we could smooth the floors out. The problem is that just takes so much longer. Plus, we already have all these chunks of rock lying around the place, and I think it's actually just cheaper to floor the place in this, as in it will drive up our wealth more to smooth the floors, just slightly. And this way we manage to get rid of some of the rocks that are lying around the place, turn them into blocks, turn those blocks into flooring, which is a little bit cheaper, and yeah, just make the place a little bit prettier and a little bit faster to move everywhere. We could use concrete, but we're sort of burning through steel at an absolutely incredible pace, probably due to all of these psychofluid pumps and things we're building. Which reminds me, oh, how much time have we got left on death rest? Not too much longer. I think Alex is only going to be the only one benefiting at first. We'll probably put them down first because I'd like to keep Alex maxed out, and then Waffle will have to come up the rear on that one. Ooh, and we should probably send out one last trade caravan. And research. What do we got? Fabrication. Perfect. We'll grab advanced fabrication while we're here. That knocks out advanced components. Then I want to backfill crypto sleep caskets. Oh, and where is Epilogue? Are you almost finished? Alright, once Epilogue is up and about, I want them to apply that tech print for jump jet packs. The thing about this is once we apply that tech print, it should remove it from the shops, and the shops won't show it up anymore, and we can start getting the next ones. You are wearing an elephant leather duster. No, you shouldn't be doing that. 1 second. I want you to apply that tech print first. And go on. And then once they've applied that... Oh, it didn't actually give you a level up. Just gave you about 3 grand of experience. We need to change your assignments as well, because we don't want you wearing an elephant leather duster. We don't want you wearing any clothes at all. So, while we're here researching, let's cram on the research command. This means everyone in range gets a bonus. Let's see. You're getting a research command from Epilogue. Research speed plus 30%. Perfect. Now that lasts for 24 hours and then it has to recharge. It'll be available in 3 days. So every 3 days you can pop it on and it lasts for a day, and it basically means everyone researches a little bit better. I think we're a tribal side and we are already down to advanced fabrication. True, we've skipped a whole bunch of stuff, but this is ridiculous. We're not even 30 days in yet. Where are we? We are actually in 5.8 days out of 30, so 25 days, let's say. We've been in this 25 days and we've already gotten this far. Now let's see what other they got. Jump jet pack tech prints. Damn it, wrong one. We're running into a bit of a problem here. None of these places have enough money to... Well, it's 9 grand. We can't sell this for 9 grand. No one can afford it. think maybe time to go to the Empire. In fact, we'll have a quick stop here, and then we'll head over to the Empire and say hello. We're slowly but surely finishing out all these walkways, but it will take a little time. Jamis is currently smashing up all the rocks. Jason gets around to building them, and if they're not finished, if they usually get ahead of Jamis in terms of the building, they're that fast at it. If they do that, they tend to pop down and do some research. So far, I'm liking our position. Well, I kind of have left this a little bit on the long finger. Waffel's about to have some problems. They need to death rest pretty soon. And I don't want both Waffle and Alex down at the same time, so I think... I was planning on putting Alex down first, but I think I've got to put Waffle in to death rest first. And this is going to be not great for them. They'll get 2 psychofluid pumps and 2 death rest accelerators, but that's all we can afford in terms of blood. They've now bound to... yeah, those ones. In that case, we will turn those off for now. There's no point trying to build those. We can't. Okay, you. Give me another death rest accelerator there and there. When Alex comes back, they're going to need to do it too. And is there anything actually left here to buy? Wow. It's just amazing to see how much we've cleaned this place out. They cannot afford the sculptures we are selling. Oh well, a quick transport pod crash, and I think we have another juice box. I mean, they're a baseliner, so we can't really use them for breeding, and I think a 4th one would help us out with our blood problem. We need a lot of blood, it seems. I didn't realize how much blood these things took. They need, was it Bountiful, Imogen, 9.7 days with 5 Hemogen? Yeah, we're going to need a whole bunch of that. Alright, with advanced fabrication completed, I was thinking about going to get cryptosleep caskets or maybe jump jet packs, but in the end I think ground penetrating scanner or deep drills, ground penetrating scanner are our best bet. We need a renewable source of steel. Right now we're fine, but that's going to become a problem long term. We're also going to need the ground penetrating scanner, and we're going to need, where is it? Ah, long range mineral scanner. There you are. Okay, so we need deep drill, ground penetrating scanner, and long range mineral scanner. This will just basically sort out our resource worries. However, we're going to need standard mech tech after that, I think, and then probably high mech tech. I kind of want to go with a big army of lancers this time around. We did scythers last time around, but I think lancers would be far more fun. Anyway, deep drilling, definitely. We're going to do deep drilling now, then we're going to do ground penetrating, and then we're going to do long range. Once we've got those out of the way, we're going to go hard into mech tech, like super hard. Alex is currently on a food binge. We could potentially knock him out of it with an ability, but I think, you know what? Let him food binge. We don't mind. They can take the day off. However, if we do get any attacks in, we will have to hit them with a few things just to make them useful. As in, Jamis here should have Word of Serenity. Where is it? No, wait. Yeah, Word of Serenity. It will knock them unconscious for... Effects duration is 6 hours, but it scales with psychic sensitivity. And judging by Alex's psychic sensitivity, they'll probably be knocked unconscious for a week. So I prefer not to do that to them, if at all possible. Oh, never mind. They got better. Yeah, catharsis, all that stuff, they'll be fine. The speed at which we research stuff is getting just a little bit out of control. Give me a ground penetrating scanner. Now, everyone's on break for the one, but the moment they get back on this, I'm going to actually just wind up the video so we can watch how quickly they knock one out. It's like watching them reel something out knock it out in real time. Look at that speed, and that's only Tiberius. Once Epilogue gets up and we pop that research command, things should get a little bit faster on top of that. Yeah, that's stupendously fast. Oh my god. And remember, we're tribals. Okay, wait. Epilogue, where'd you go? Oh, we gotta watch out. Sometimes Epilogue's gonna try to get converted. People will just talk to them randomly and try and convert them from their religion. That can be problematic long term, but so far I haven't had anyone get converted. Just spending a lot of time in close proximity with people of another religion sometimes does that, and oh my god. Right. So I think ground penetrating scanner is going to be finished shortly. Then long range mineral scanner. Yeah. And then once that's done, I think standard, high, and ultra mech tech will be the orders of the day. Oh, Waffle's actually fully death rested. Wake now. Oh, buddy, you're going to be much slower. Yeah, 3.19. Ouch. Oh, go juice dependency deficiency. You haven't had your go juice in a while. Mad rats. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother showing us killing those. That's... Waffle, why don't you go up to the front and go kill some mad rats? Well, it's time for Alex to go down for their dirt nap. They are down to 4.2%. Yeah, sorry, buddy. We're going to need you to go offline for about 2.5 days. Yeah, 2.5 days. Yeah, we need more blood. We need a lot more blood. I've kind of gotten used to having so much blood from all the prisoners we had that I'd forgotten just how much you need to run one of these vamp camps. Um, I think we'll be fine. 4 should be more than sufficient. Like, 1 human can provide blood for both Alex and Waffle all the time. The other 3 would just be providing blood for their death resting. I think it's just that we were so late about getting prisoners, that's why. But I think we'll be fine. Oh, and I think we're going to put in some bedrooms here as well. We don't think we really need them. We could make this place super impressive either. What? That might be an idea. Let's just turn this whole place into one giant rec room. While Waffle was napping, no one was taking care of the crops, so now we gotta plant a whole field of daffodils for these, or dandelions. I think it'll be fine. I'm thinking what we're going to do is build a few bedrooms over here. We can put in 6 bedrooms over here for everyone. We'll need a bunch of statues for all them, but it'll give everyone a nice mood bonus. And then we can turn Jamis into a spiritual leader. That will give everyone a +6 mood bonus as well, or a +5. Do unto others. Yeah, everyone will lose that negative -5 they're getting. Jamis, unfortunately, will get a -12. And, long-range middle scanner is done. Because of course it is. Oh, wow, what was next? Standard mech tech, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to need all those resources for. And I need to get a trade caravan out to pick up a couple of advanced components, namely because we need 2 of them to build a fabrication bench. So what happens if you deconstruct those? I don't think you get advanced components out of ancient crypto sleep caskets, unfortunately. That is a pity. It would have been nice to grab a few of those. And standard mech tech. Right, high mech tech. Thank you very much. I still haven't actually managed to get around to buying those advanced components yet. Right now, Jason is taking care of putting in a few tables. We're putting in a table over there and a table over there. I want to prevent people from eating without a table. And we're throwing in a statue into each one of them. It's like everything here should be at least impressive. Waffle, don't finish that. Thank you very much. Yep, you can finish those though. I want Jason to finish them because Jason's got the good construction skill, which means everything they do is just, well, better. And done. See, excellent, masterwork, good, excellent, masterwork, nice. That makes this place a very impressive. That makes this place a very impressive, which means anyone in these areas should always go to a table. We've even stuck in a little hoopstone ring, a statue, and a marble board game of Ur. So that should at least keep people from eating without a table. Not usually my highest priority, but it's usually a good one to have, especially when we're trying to maintain everyone's mood. Once Alex has finished their resting in about 1 day, we're going to send them out on a trade caravan. Actually, we'll probably give them 2 just to make sure they're fully charged. But once they've done that, we need to go out here and hit up all these places. We need to find advanced components. We're going to trade in animal skins, of which we have a bunch. Though I think that's the last of the animal skins we're going to get. We don't need animals because we don't eat that much. It's kind of weird. We sort of, well, we make a bunch of fine meals. The fine meals are made out of fungus and insect meat. And everyone's just super happy with them. Why is no one cooking those fine meals anymore? What are we missing? My bad, I did not have insect meat selected as an option. Who's hungry? You hungry? You know what? Why don't you consume one of those fine meals? I want to see what this does to you. You see, this meal should have both insect meat and raw fungus. And due to our religion, well, that's going to cause some fun changes. For example, we've got 8 cooked fungus for 3, 8 fine meal for 5, and now after we eat this, we've got +6 for 8 cooked insect meat. So 11, 12, 13, 14. That's +14 mood just for eating that. Combined with the extremely impressive rec room means +20, or sorry, dining room. It's +20 the moment they eat a meal, so long as they eat in here. That's kind of nuts. Now, the simple meals, I've decided to make those only out of, well, what meat did we decide on that one? Thing is, only one person's going to be eating, yes, all the regular meat. No human meat, no insect meat, all the vegetables except for raw fungus. And the only person who's eating that is Epilogue because they're not a tunneler. Which means they've got probably a few negatives there. Cool, entombed underground. We should get you outside at some point. Yeah, we'll sort that out in a bit. All of these bedrooms we've put in together have resulted in a few masterworks. Furniture bears the image of Waffle Lunk murdering a Megascarab with a Persona Zeus hammer with quick, efficient movements. Waffle looks triumphant. Almost every shape in the image seems to be well balanced, though few would expect that the image is bordered by 8 lancers. Okay. Then we've got artwork of a tortoise being slaughtered by Waffle in a cowardly, half-hearted way. Waffle looks pleased with the situation. Again. Furniture's a depiction of Jameis Chewy eliminating a tortoise capacity for pumping blood with coal deficiency. Jameis looks triumphant. Okay. Furniture bears a portrayal of Damon racing towards the heavens with rockets firing dramatically. He is concentrating intently on the controls. If you squint your eyes, the horizontal composition of the image reveals the outline of Town Guard. The work is infused with the idea of death and is done in neoclassical style. This representation refers to Damon escaping the planet on the 13th of September. I did not know they could put those in. The furniture bears the artwork of Jason, Stalker, executing a spellipede by ending his consciousness with quick, efficient movements. Jason seems satisfied. Provocative, a cottonwood tree off to one side seems to express harmony. Yeah, grand. Depiction of Chewbacca piloting a rocket in front of a swamp. He's concentrating intently on the controls. The heartfelt style of the central scene clashes with the pop art style, or pop art depiction of the background. The image is bordered by 3 parrots. Relates to Chewbacca escaping the planet on the 13th of September. That's built into a chair. Okay, so there's at least a couple. I'm pretty sure there's probably another one of someone escaping the planet somewhere. I should double check to make sure all these beds are at least excellent quality, if not masterworks. We can start moving people in shortly. Oh yeah, no, we're going to need a few more statues. Oh, joy of joys. We're back to infestations. This is a waste pack infestation, so we're going to close that door. We're going to have that lifter go in there, and we're going to have them close that door behind them as well. Yeah, that can go. If I remember, pods pop up, so if we stay far enough away, we might not trigger all of them. But we do need to... Oh, epilogue. You know what? We're going to get you out of there. Considering the fact that you're armored in nothing but faith, we should probably keep you just a little bit further away from those guys. In fact, let's have you close that door. We do want... we do want... Whoop. Clean sweeper. No. Stay there, buddy. Stay there. There's no need to go anywhere near that place. Lifter 2. God. Thought you were charging. Fine. All the bots and everything, stop doing dumb stuff. Ooh. Okay. Why are they all popping instantly? And they're attacking our beds. Fine. Waffle. Nope. What? God damn it. Jameis, pull back. Go here. Go here. Lifter. Dear Lord. I feel like... Yeah, there we go. Much better. And yeah, they're going to destroy a bunch of beds and stuff. Oh, you destroyed the poker table. I liked that poker table. I'm going to destroy the television as well. I should maybe stop putting waste packs in the dining area. Perfect. Okay, all of you stay there. All the rest of you come forward. Quick. Yep. How's the main dining room area looking? An absolute mess. Yep, that's just about right. Everyone else forward. Stop killing our beds. What the? You're killing the statues as well? But... Oop. And never mind. Waffle is just absolutely stomping the bejesus out of them. Okay, well now we have more meat that we don't need. And we've got more of a mess that we got to clean up, and we need to replace that table. Do we have enough cloth? In fact, we do have just enough cloth. I'm going to have to start planting some of that. And we can build a new chair to go right there. Ugh. You know what? I think it's time we got rid of these waste packs out of here. I've started putting all the waste packs over this section. I figure if we get any more waste pack infestations, they can happen over there. We can pollute the rest of this place using just the pollution generators. We can just build a pollution generator here. It might just be simpler. This dealing with infestations like this is really frustrating. Suppose we could just lock the doors, fire some grenades, and then just deal with the infestation after we've polluted the whole area? Let me think. I love that when all of this mess was created, our cleaning bot decided, hey, you know what? Time to take the day off. So our cleaner's taking the day off, and we're going to get everyone in here cleaning rapidly. This place is absolutely filthy. This is an awful barks. It's minus 120 impressiveness. I don't think I've ever... This is going to take a while, isn't it? All right, but we're putting in some new bedrooms over here so we can move people out of this section. And I think we might... I'm not even sure about how much pollution we want, or do we really care to pollute everywhere? It's not really helping us an awful lot. The movement speed is nice, I suppose. We're still cleaning up that mess, but research-wise, we've got high mech tech. Do we need ultra mech tech? I don't think we do. You know what? Let's knock out jump jet packs. We can always use those. Then I think crypto sleep caskets. Though we definitely need to get our hands on some advanced components. Alex, are you fully death rested? I do believe you are. You can wake up now. How are you looking on the heat front? 244. Not the worst. Movement speed, pretty weak sauce. It's fine. We'll send them out trading once they've got their recreation on. And get their psi focus up. Oh, hells yeah. Quest available. The revered Lunk Dunk. Right. What do you like? Kind thoughts, but with psychic fog. Oh, suppresses psychic sensitivity by 30%. Oh man, no, we can't. Maybe we should reform our religion and make another Lunk Dunk, because I can't go with kind thoughts and a psychic fog. That would actually weaken the person wielding it when it comes to their psi abilities. We have finally managed to clean this place up. That was just an incredible amount of filth. From now on, all the toxic packs are going over here. Any of those decaying infestation things can happen over there. I am not dealing with them in the center base. It's just too expensive. But it does give me an idea. Anytime we need more meat, we can just, like, pop a bunch of those bags and get ourselves an infestation, and then, boom, full freezer again. That's an easy way to get lots and lots of meat. Oh, faction-based proximity. Yeah, we're too close to a friendly base. Oops. Group of children. They want 39 medicine. No, you may not. We have no way of producing medicine. In fact, we may have to produce solar panels in here so that we can run some crops. The reason being, there's a few things we can't grow indoors in the dark, namely heel root, cloth, and drugs. So we need all three of those. So I'm thinking we're probably going to need 2 to 4 solar panels, most likely in here. In fact, maybe scoop out a little bit more. I'd like to see just how much space this area takes up. I mean, it's behind mountains, it's well sealed in, and I don't want to use over here, because here we want to turn into a free running place for the kids. Oh, and over here, this is the bedrooms for everyone. And you'll notice somewhat impressive, somewhat impressive, somewhat impressive, somewhat impressive, somewhat impressive, and somewhat impressive. This one I smoothed all of the floors and the walls, because I knew that was going to be a question. Why don't I do that? Makes almost no difference. The room's too small, you see. Because of the room's size, you can't really get... Going above somewhat impressive is really hard. So basically a bed and a statue and the rough-hewn floors, and we're good to go. This entire place works. Everyone here is getting a somewhat impressive bedroom bonus, and none of that disturbed sleep anymore. Even turn this place into a little hospital. Is it a good hospital? No, but it's sort of one. What's next? Jump jet packs are almost finished. Yeah, research is still proceeding at speed. Now, trade-wise, Alex is now out on the road. Their plan? Bring back some advanced components. All of this finished, I'm thinking crypto sleep caskets might be an idea. We haven't got a high psychic drone yet, but if we do, that could become a problem. That's why we have left these here. That way, if Alex or Vaffle or even Jamis are looking like they're going to have mental breaks, we can chuck them into there until the high psychic drone subsides, and if we need them, we can always pop them back out again. And no storage space. Yeah, we're not going to have enough space for all the bugs. We literally have so much bug meat, it's crazy at this point. I'm liking this whole fungus thing underground combined with bugs. It makes it so easy to get food. This makes being a liver inside of a cave just easy peasy. Oh, and throw in the toxic waste packs that generate the insect infestations. You never have to worry about meat or veg. They're just all there all the time. We have traded with the Empire, and they can actually afford to buy our golden large sculpture masterwork for 9 grand. Of course, we have to buy a bunch of stuff in return, like 2 tech prints, specialized limbs, and cataphract armor, and we also bought 9 advanced components. I think that should be sufficient. Yeah, and we're basically going to clear them out of most of their money. We will take that, thank you very much. In fact, we'll do a quick trade with Spoo before we go back home as well. I'm thinking this place looks definitely like a great zone for, or what you would call it, insect infestations and stuff like that. So we're going to stick in a door there, and then maybe core out the rest of it in a bit. For now, I want to core out this area, give ourselves more space. The more space that's open with buildings around, the less likely an infestation will spawn in here or here, which is 2 areas I don't want it. Really do not want it in those sections. Oh, and we finally got a comms console together. I kept forgetting to build one of those, even though we researched it like donkeys years ago. Ooh, look at the blood. 16 hemogen packs? Okay, so let's fill up 2 more psychofluid pumps. Oh my god, how much plasteel have we gone through? Oh, we're going to need a lot more plasteel, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking the moment Alex comes back, we are going to have to finish off that fabrication bench and finish off the ground penetrating scanner, and then get our hands on gold, plasteel, get a long range mineral scanner as well. Gold, plasteel, and produce an awful lot of components and all of the necessary bits and bobs. We've managed to skip most of the low end problems that you normally experience. It's just the team has been so fast. We haven't even had to bother getting guns. Like, we haven't got blowback operation or like precision rifling. Nothing. We haven't had to bother because everyone's armed up to the gills already. I decided to teleport Alex back with the animals. Why not? It just, Alex can recharge their Psi Focus rather quickly in here anyway. And, yeah, where is it? They're going up at, yeah, that's 24%, 24.5. Travelers betrayed. What? Oh, you got attacked by a cougar. I didn't betray you. The cougar betrayed you. Yeah, you run, whatever. I don't really care. Hope it's, I didn't like, how does the cougar attacking you? I suppose I could have trained the cougar. Should have thought of that. Oh, never mind. All right. One other thing I want to try is I want to get ourselves another. Okay, we had a Zist event. Oh. Yeah, let's include that in the home zone. This is, I've actually home zoned this entire area, except for these parts over here. I don't care about these parts so far, but I've home zoned everything preemptively, and it just means I don't have to expand everything nearly as quickly. Janice, you might get over there, buddy, and prioritize extinguishing that fire. Don't be losing any anything that requires plasteel just yet. All right, this should now be completable. Yeah, we've got the 2 advanced components good to go. Ground penetrating scanner. Ground penetrating scanner is it's going to take someone away from research, which I don't like, but I figure it's necessary. Research finished on cryptosleep gaskets. Dear Lord, we're smashing through this stuff. Black armor. Thing is, there's so much stuff we can't actually build because we just don't have enough time to build it all. We've only got 5 people who can really help out. Well, except for Epilogue. Epilogue's sort of the hippie nudist that goes around doing random stuff, namely research. In fact, I'm trying to see if we can move them in here. If we get them to sleep in here, that means so long as their boost is active, even if they're asleep, other people will still get the bonus. I just want to throw in a statue as well to make this place nice. This is a mediocre room. It's already staying in a somewhat impressive. We make epilogues. We make this place in here into impressive, and she should be able to stay in here and just sleep. From now on, Alex will prioritize working both the ground penetrating scanner and the long range mineral scanner. We need to start finding our. Alex, taking a fine meal dinner. Just get back to work. As a level 20 intellectual, you should be able to apply through this. Oh, actually, that is quite slow. We need to find lots and lots of steel. And there is bunches of steel left on the map that we could mine out, like over here, let's say. And over here. We should probably grab those now, but we're sort of running out of the steel reserves. We've got 607 steel left. We're a very steel-hungry base. Not just the power wiring, but most of our beds are made out of steel because we don't have wood. All the wiring, of course, and then the sheer quantity of machinery we have put down is insane. Just for this, early on in the game, 4 death rest accelerators, 6 psychofluid pumps. These things cost 100 plasteel a piece. The death rest accelerator things cost, 300 steel a piece. 368, that's 1,200 steel right there. Never mind the caskets and all that stuff. We're flying through resources at an absolutely unsustainable rate, and, oh god. Yeah, our wealth is still going up. Well, I mean, it's as bad as it was, but it's still pretty high. Yeah. At least we got rid of that giant gold statue. Alright. Problems and solutions. Problems, we need to get kids. The thing is, I was looking at all of these, and they're all baseliners, or just terrible. Like, the donors we need have to have their own gene pack, so, like, Impids would be perfect. I think that's what we want to go with, actually. See, the reason is, Chewy here, they've got strong melee, very fast runner, but they don't have very fast runner in here. So we'd like all their kids to have very fast runner, or, say, fire breath, or something like that. So I'm thinking of all the gene types. Maybe annoying some impids might be an idea. In fact, there's got to be some impids around here somewhere that we can throw stuff at. Are they impids? We get together we get transport pods, we get biofuel refining, then we start launching them to annoy them so that they do a retaliation strike against us. And then we get to capture a bunch of impids, which we can use as breeding material to do the first generation. We're just about there. We've got pretty much everything else we need. We've already got the growth vat tech, so we can start growing 5 kids right now. We just need the gene bank material. Only downside is when the kids are born, they're going to have like 2.75 times the metabolism of a normal pawn. So we're going to need to get our hands on artificial metabolism. So we're going to need to go shopping around for that. That, though, should be fine and dandy because we're able to now produce our own components and our own advanced components. Jason is going to be all over that. We might want to slow down on our component consumption because we sort of mowl through stuff. But if we really need components, we can use the long-range mineral scanner to actually find those. So components should be possible. I'm definitely thinking, yeah, we need to get jump jet, we need to get transport pods, biofuel refining, get ourselves some 5 kids started to be grown. We need to go out and start grabbing components and plasteel off the map and crafting ourselves some bionic stomachs or nuclear stomachs when the time comes when those kids get born. Otherwise, they'll eat their way through house and home. Great thing is we'll stick them in growth vats until they're 3 anyway, so we won't have to worry about feeding them early on. Anyway, I would like to end on some sort of attack or something, but Randy's been really generous. I think those triggered infestations we got kind of count as a major threat. So I think we're pretty safe, though I'm looking at some of the quests we're getting, and that one scares the bejesus out of me. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 centipedes, 2 lancers, 4 milters, 4 pikemen, 3 scorchers, 3 scythers, 2 teslons, 1 sunblocker, 1 countdown, 3 mech nodes, 3 mech assemblers, 5 mech capsules, 1 mech drop beacon, and a whole bunch of turrets. No, I do not want that. I don't care what you're offering. You're not paying me enough money. Anyway, I am going to cut this out here. Next episode, I'm thinking we need to start breeding up the next generation. We need 5 new kids in growth vats. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed and good luck.